All right, boys and girls, we're reading The Hare and the Tortoise. First of all, this is a fable. It's by Aesop. Aesop writes a lot of fables, Aesop Fables. It's illustrated by Michael Hogg. Animals are often the main character in fables, and there's usually a lesson or a moral, which means that you're going to learn something from the story. And the lessons are usually stated at the end. So let's read The Hare and the Tortoise. One day, a quick-footed hare was making fun of a slow-moving tortoise. Much to the hare's surprise, the tortoise began to laugh. "I challenge you to a race," said the tortoise, "and I bet that I will win." "Very well," said the hare. "I will dance rings around you all the way." It was soon agreed that the fox would set the course and be the judge. The race began, and the hare ran so quickly that he soon left the tortoise far behind. Once he reached the middle of the course, the hare decided to take a nap. While the hare slept, the tortoise plodded on, straight toward the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he was surprised that the tortoise was nowhere in sight. Racing to the finish line as fast as he could, the hare was shocked to find the tortoise waiting for him with a smile on his face. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, boys and girls, when we read this and we read tops and bottoms, who are the winners in this fable and tops and bottoms? Who are the winners? You're right. The winners were the hare and tops and bottoms and the tortoise in this story. And so the losers had to be bear in tops and bottoms and the hare in this story. So think about how those characters are very similar. We want to compare and contrast both stories and those characters. And we're going to use a Venn diagram to do that. So we have winners over here, hare and tortoise. And when we talk about hare, we're talking about tops and bottoms, right? And then we have losers on this side, and we're talking about bear and hare. What can we say about hare and tortoise compared to bear and hare? Well, we really have to think about how these characters are alike to be able to contrast them on how they are different. So when I think of hare and tortoise, I think tortoise, if I go back to the story, said he laughed at hare and challenged him to a race. And I bet I will win. That is very interesting. In tops and bottoms, hare challenges the bear and says, "Hey, let's plant these vegetables together and I'll take the tops and you take the bottoms." Do you think that both characters maybe played a little trick on the other? I think so. Both characters played tricks to get what they wanted, right? And maybe it was a trick or maybe they were outwitting them, but that is basically what they did. And the losers, what did they think? Well, let's see. Bear thought, "Yeah, I'll get a bunch of vegetables without doing any work." And hare, he didn't really think much of tortoise. He was like, "Yeah, I'll race you and I'll win," right? So they both thought they were getting the better deal. They did. They both thought they were getting the better deal. All right. Another thing we can say about hare and tortoise is they both worked hard. Hare planted all the vegetables. Tortoise never stopped, right? He never stopped. So he won the race. What could we say about bear and hare? They both went to sleep. Oh my goodness. They both went to sleep. bear never worked to plant vegetables. And Hare, well, he didn't think much of Tortoise, and so he went to sleep, not even trying to win the race. How are the winners and the losers alike? There's another part here. How are they alike? Well, they're both animals. I think all of them wanted something, right? All of them wanted something. The hare and bear both wanted vegetables. The tortoise and the hare both wanted to win the race. They just didn't work very hard to do it, right? Okay, so I want you to take this information and you're going to write a paragraph comparing and contrasting hare and tortoise, the winners, to bear and hare, the losers of the story. Okay, and you're going to have to use some text evidence. So when I say both characters played tricks to get what they wanted, I could say, for example, hare tricked bear with the tops and bottoms, while tortoise tricked hare with never stopping to win the race, right? He just never gave up. And over here, they both thought they were getting the better end of the deal. For example, bear thought he would get free vegetables with no work. Well, hare thought he could easily win a race without trying. Exactly. They both went to sleep. So make sure you have some very specific details in your paragraph. Okay? All right. I will provide you with this and you can use this information to help you with your paragraph today. All right. Bye, boys and girls.